Hi everybody, it's Kate from Kate's Safe and Sweet. I'm here to show you some easy decorating ideas for the holidays. Today we have our fourth cupcake that we're going to show you how to make, and it is an adorable little snowman. Oh, I love this snowman for some reason. Now I live in California now and it doesn't snow here, and I'm mildly disappointed because I grew up on the East Coast and I kind of miss the snow a little bit. So I haven't seen snow for about 4 or 5 years when we traveled back to the East Coast to see my family. But I do kind of miss it a little bit. I miss the glistening and the kind of feeling of being stuck inside. Although these days we are kind of stuck inside, so maybe I don't miss that as much as I thought I might. So for this cupcake here, it's our little snowman. We're going to start with any cupcake you like. I'm going to do a chocolate one here, chocolate, vanilla, peppermint. We have lots of recipes for different cupcakes on our website. The neat part about this is this one's great for kids to do. You can kind of get a little messy. I left my offset spatula somewhere. I can't seem to find it, so I'm using a regular spatula right now. You could also frost this with a butter knife. Nobody's going to care. You're going to take a generous amount of frosting and you're just going to apply that onto your cupcake here. Again, this one is kind of cool because it has some sanding sugar on it, so it kind of covers it up. If you're not really good at frosting or piping, this might be the cupcake for you. It's still going to be adorable. Just wait and see. Okay, so I just kind of plop the frosting on there. Okay, getting a little, messy, and that's fine. For this one, we are going to use some coarse sanding sugar. Put it in a bowl, kind of make sure there's enough there. And we are going to take our bowl and our cupcake, let's see if I can do this, and turn it right over into the bowl. So this here reminds me of if you were putting sprinkles on an ice cream cone and you were dipping it in and rolling around, although I've never quite been able to master that. But this I can master. It's a little more sturdier and won't melt. Turn it around, make sure everything gets covered. So now your frosting that looked a little messy, doesn't look so messy anymore. It looks pretty cool. For this cupcake, you actually could leave it like it is. You could take a fun cupcake topper and you would have a nice little cupcake here. Delicious, of course. But we're going to make a snowman out of this. So for the snowman, we're going to actually use chocolate morsels for his eyes and his mouth. Now we're going to use 2 different size morsels. We have the regular normal size, and we have the small minis as well for his mouth. Now in our family, we like to use Enjoy Life foods. That's, a staple in our household. I remember buying my first bag of Enjoy Life chocolate chips, 7 years ago when my daughter was diagnosed with allergies and I had to cut out dairy and all sorts of allergens from my diet. I was going to go nuts if I didn't have chocolate, and I found them and they were a savior during the time. Along the way, we have some other allergy-friendly brands that have come out. We have Nestle Toll House now has an allergen-free chocolate chip as well. So we use those in our family as well. There's a couple other brands out there as well. So use what is safe for you and your family. If you don't have a safe chocolate morsel, then you can just use piping tip or piping bags to create eyes and mouth. So we're going to take 2 larger morsels to make his eyes, and then we're just going to take the smaller morsels and build him a smile, or if you don't want him to have a smile, I guess he could have a frown, but Frosty always smiles. He's a happy guy. So let's make our snowman happy, won't we? Okay. Again, you can use as many as you like. Kids love doing this part. My daughter helped me with some of these earlier. And, she liked building the smile and bringing Frosty to life. Of course it's Frosty. Every snowman in my book is Frosty. I don't know about yours. And nice part about this, we actually could make some orange food coloring, but I made a lot of food coloring and I was a little tired. We have sprinkles and they're top 14 allergen free as well. And in our dark sprinkle, there is an orange color, and I find the longest orange sprinkle I can, and I give Frosty a little nose. Now the next part is optional. You can decide if you want to do this or not, but my little Frosty wanted a winter hat, and he didn't want a black hat. He told me he wanted a blue hat. For this one, I'm using a blue frosting with a tiny, tiny, tiny open star tip. And I am just gonna build this guy a hat. You can do this however way you want. Kids love doing this part. I like doing it as little zigzags. I think it looks adorable. And then at the end, I make a little circle. So it looks like it's a little bit of a pom-pom. And I take half of a cut mini marshmallow and I add that on top, just like so. And there is your snowman. Isn't he cute? Hi, Frosty, I brought you to life. And that is our next one. Stop back tomorrow. We have another cupcake to show you. It'll be number 5 this week, and we are making an ornament cupcake. Hope to see you then. Bye.